Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nurture and Support. This is Kelly at KELLYTHUL on Twitter and Instagram.
And I'm Mel at Karmic9 on Twitter and Instagram.
And I am Dr. Mike, Kelly's mostly plutonic life partner. At official pagan on everything.
Plutonic?
Is
Platonic, right?
Okay.
That'd be...
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, this is going to be super short. I don't know if this is an official Nurture and Support or a little bonus material or something, but we wanted to kind of update folks on stuff. And this goes... Mel and I talked about this quite a while back. We've loved doing the podcast. We've got the Nurture and Support .net website and blog that Mel does a great job in making sure stays up and running for us. And we always had that to put our stuff out on in Stitcher and iTunes and etc. But we always took Nurture and Supports, or began to, and we began to put them on YouTube. No real video, typically just the logo and the audio from the podcast. Mike and I followed suit with Squat Cobbler, with many more edits, I'd like to point out, to get onto YouTube than I have to do with Nurture and Support. But we put all these on my personal YouTube channel, and you'll hear at the end of every Nurture and Support until we sweet talk Matt into redoing our end bump to go to Kelly's YouTube channel. Well, we decided to go with a brand YouTube channel. That YouTube channel is Bog Panda, and Bog Panda is likely owned by Big Evil Corporation, but Bog Panda is kind of our housing agent, where Nurture and Support, Squat Cobbler, Assault on Battery, live tweets, whatever else we're doing, we're just going to collect all the stuff on there. So the Kelly Tool YouTube channel is going away for all intents and purposes, and we're going to have the Bog Panda one. Are you excited about this, Mel?
I'm super excited. I've always liked, ever since Kelly came up with the name Bog Panda, and there's something about Bog Panda that speaks to me. So
It's catchy, and the logo, which I spent minutes on putting together, is there's an origami panda you can make, and it's largely based off of that. Since I didn't want to get in trouble, there are a lot of cool panda pictures that I could have used, but I probably would have gotten into some sort of copyright challenges from there. Dr. Mike, your thoughts on the new channel?
I'm incredibly excited. If I could only angle this camera down a little bit more, everyone would see. I do have to say, though,
big smile on Mike's face.
yes.
I do have to say, though, that I don't know the backstory of the name Bog Panda. I love the name, but can you explain to me and all the supporters where that came from?
Well, and it may eventually become additional content. We'll see. We all love the bad science fiction movies, and I tried to start to come up with an idea to say, well, if I was going to write a bad science fiction movie, what would it be? And I came up with Bog Panda versus Sewer Shark. It was going to be the movie where the pandas were in a zoo. We'll probably hear more about zoos in a future show, but they got kind of dumped and consumed a bunch of nuclear waste and became living in this bog and very evil, and a shark got flushed down the toilet and began to live in the sewer and became large and mean, and they battled it out. So Bog Panda was the good monster in Bog Panda versus Sewer Shark, and so that's really where it came from. And there's like a chapter-ish written of Bog Panda versus Sewer Shark, but maybe we'll do an audio book sometime on that.
So that's awesome. I mean, I would definitely do that. I think you do, for trademark purposes, need to change the villain monster, though, because sewer sharks is a thing.
Oh. Suggestions?
I don't know.
We might.
I think it's a great.
Have to ask for some listener input on how to rename the sewer sharks.
I think that yes, we probably need to stay clear of things. So it's going to be Bog Panda versus something, not Sewer Shark. And for the audiobook, Mike will be the voice. You know, if it was still a sewer shark, Mike would be the voice of the sewer shark. But whatever. So keep that in mind as you're coming up with the next suggestions on what comes up.
I'm on.
Excellent. All right. Well, so you'll be able to go to youtube.com/bogpanda and you'll bring this up. We'll get all of our stuff out there. We're also adding some interesting things, like there's a playlist towards the bottom of it of going to eventually have all of the old Snark Alec radio shows on there. So if you're interested in seeing those, we've got a playlist with those on there. A couple other pieces of abandoned content that we've done from time to time. I'll probably put some of my cosplay stuff out there too. So we'll have a variety of things. And one of the things we're looking to do, since I have a little more time.
Can I send you some cosplay videos to put up, Kelly?
Sure, you can send those to me, Mike. You go right ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Send away. I've lost my track. Completely lost.
That visual flashed through his mind.
Yes, so I'm about to collect myself here, but we'll be putting other things out there as well. Just so there'll be lots of fun things on there. We're working with Gerald Webb, and this is how much we are true Gerald Webb supporters. Is Gerald did a little mini series on Snapchat, which I didn't even know you could do, called Players. It's 8 episodes, and we're going to work out a live tweet sync kind of thing where likely we'll fire something up like this, because these are 8 little 4-minute episodes. So if you want people to queue up and start these things at the same time, you're going to probably need a coach to kind of say, okay, everybody, and go. And since you can watch it on your phone, it should probably work out okay. So we haven't entirely nailed down the logistics, but planning on that. And so that'll be fun. So Mel, do you have Snapchat on your phone?
I don't know. I looked at Snapchat once and I didn't get it. So I'm not sure if it's still on my phone or if I got rid of it. No, I think it is still on my phone. Occasionally they send me an update. I'll have to open it.
Yeah, well, the good news is you can just search on Players, which is the name of it. It's Gerald plays the high school coach of this kid who moves from Indiana to the West Coast, and he's trying to fit in and all that kind of stuff. And lots of tweets, lots of texting. That's largely it's what you would expect in a Snapchat series, I assume. But I know I like it. It's cool to see Gerald. He plays he'd be a good coach, I think. So he does a good job. So we do something like that for this, and we are this is kind of, I think, our inaugural run at using the OBS software to record one of these. So we've got all the kind of fun stuff going with the window and all that. Since Google took Hangouts on Air away from us, something like this is how we'll have to do future live shows as well. So lots of new things, but we just mostly wanted to let you folks know the channel's moved, all the stuff's there, all the views carried over, all the subscribers carried over. I was really scared when I switched over, because the logo's different than was on my YouTube channel, that some people might be, I didn't follow that. But we didn't really drop any subscribers. We haven't dropped any subscribers since the move, so that was very pleasant. And gives us a chance to promote this a little bit more, which is the thing I was going to say before Mike threw me off. Is that we're going to work to try and promote the Bog Panda channel a little bit more and try to get a few more subscribers. That's all I have to say. Any parting words, Mel or Mike?
Nope, I think that pretty much sums it up. Cool. Yay, Bog Panda.